Thank you for checking out this short. I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Peace. I'm going to throw some stats out there real quick, and then I just want to talk about it and then talk about possible solutions, get your input. So I'm only throwing stats out from the number 1 and number 2 homicide cities, okay? Anybody know what they are?
Chicago and
Philly.
Detroit.
Chicago and Philly.
Oh, Philadelphia.
Really?
Chicago and Philly. So Chicago, as of today's date, there's 560 homicides as of September 20th. So that's up 50% from last year where it was at 374. I took that directly from the Chicago Police Department. Philadelphia homicides to date, 300 as of September 20th, 331, up 34%. They were 247 last year. I took that directly from the website. And so let me explain. I put black on black crime as the topic, fellas, but quite honestly, black on black crime for me is a misnomer, meaning it's an inappropriate designation, right? Because crime is crime. They don't talk about white on white crime, right? They don't talk about Hispanic on Hispanic crime. I mean, crime is crime. It is something that we should talk about, and we are aware that it is occurring in our communities, right? But I'm not sure if I really like the title black on black crime, the topic, the title itself being thrown out there. It's often, from my perspective, thrown out from the right. When we talk like Black Lives Matter, there's an argument out there. Well, if Black Lives Matter, then, why are black people still killing black people? That's a whole separate topic. Black Lives Matter, from my perspective, is really about police brutality. We could talk about that. That's a whole separate topic, but I put black on black crime because it is a topic that's out there. I'm not sure if I necessarily agree with that because I think it's inappropriate given the fact that most crimes are committed by those of the same race or ethnicity, right? So according to the U.S. Bureau of Justice, with respect to violent crimes, offenders are usually the same race or ethnicity as the victim. There's Harvard research out there that says black on black violence is largely concentrated among small number of criminally active individuals, and it occurs in a small number of risks settings, right?
This is disturbing. Let me read this real quick. Tell you what I think it is. It says, you were talking about same color people offenders, right? Offenders were white in 62% of violent incidents committed against whites. Mm-hmm. Blacks, 70% of incidents committed against blacks. Mm-hmm. Hispanics, 45%. Mm-hmm. But only black on black crime is put under the microscope. Yep. Because it's used as an excuse for more aggressive policies and policing against us. Basically, they're targeting us as violence.
So there's a couple things I want to point out as far as the narrative. It's as if you can't have two ideas in your brain, Black Lives Matter, and then saying all Black Lives Matter. Obviously, you can actually have two chains of thoughts, right? But because of the political situation that we're in, the narrative is black on black crime, and then they'll give you these statistics because they want to negate the idea of Black Lives Matter. So when the mafia was killing people in the 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, right? You didn't hear anybody saying it was Italian on Italian crime, right? But the mafia only killed their own, right? The Irish mob, they only killed their own, right? But there was nobody going around saying, hey, it's Irish on Irish crime, right? Because that's the statistic that you just pointed out. It's clear that the people in our own communities cause the most violence to each other.